Marama Fox.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My apologies to my colleague. I was just at the flag referendum debate and came late back to the House, so the lovely Joe Hayes took my spot and we've done a swap. However, tuatahi kei te pirangi o te mihi atu ki te whare, ki oku whanaunga e noho nei ki roto i ngā tūru, kei runga rā, me te ka tuku whakaro ki ngā tūpuna. Ka mihi atu ki a rātou. Nā rātou tēnei whenua i whakarite, nā rātou tēnei kaupapa i whakarite hei awhi, hei tautoko i te hunga rangatahi o te kāinga kia tupu pai ake i roto i tēnei ao huri no reira a tēnei te mihi. The Papawai Kaikokirikiri lands were gifted by the Crown after they were gifted to the Crown for religious and education purposes in 1908. There was an intention to build a school at Papawai, which never happened, which is why they established the Scholarship Fund. The current trust was created in an act in 1943, and hence we are here. This bill has been with different members in this House for many years and never progressed. So when I came into Parliament, the whānau came and said, Marama, can you help us move this bill along? It's been sitting on the table for a long time and under different people's names wasn't able to progress. In a discussion with the whānau, we felt that it was a good idea to put it under the government's representative from Wairarapa, Alistair Scott, thereby speeding up the process instead of waiting for one day when it might be drawn out of the ballot. So I take on board the point that cousin Ron Mark and the member for New Zealand First has made, and also for our colleague Meka Whaitiri as the representative of Ikaro Rāwhiti. There is still much to be debated as this comes to Select Committee. We will all again have the opportunity to collectively work on the bill to ensure that it does do just that, uphold the rangatiratanga of our people to determine what they think is best to move the trust forward. My own children have been recipients of the scholarships proffered by the trust, as have many in Wairarapa. Papawai is a significant place. It was known as Ngā Wahakaka o Wairarapa, the great speakers and holders of the knowledge. In fact, we found in our writings that when Atiawa over here in the Wellington region were struggling with an issue of tikanga, an issue that they couldn't settle, they said, me haere tātou ki ngā wahakaka o Wairarapa hei whakatau. And that was the renown under which the people of Papawai were held. Yes, the seat of the Māori Parliament, but not only that, the repository of knowledge of our tōhungatanga, of our whare wānanga. And so it was right that they saw fit to ensure that there were scholarships would be available for our young people growing up in a new and modern world, even at that time, even till this time, that they be supported in their education so that they can strive to take their place as we have done in the halls and the seats of this Parliament and in the world beyond. Today in this Parliament there are 5 members of this current 51st Parliament that whakapapa to Papawai Marae from 5 different parties. It is the legacy of a people who saw in a vision that they could be self-determining, and hence the Trust have come and asked that we make changes necessary to the Act that governs the paying out of scholarships and the fund so that they too can continue to uphold that legacy of our ancestors. And so I'm quite proud to stand and speak on this basis. The Papawai block was 400 acres. The Trust, the Kaikokirikiri block, is 177 acres, and the Trust then purchased a further 150 acres. The collective funds gathered from the good trusteeship and governorship on that land is what keeps our children in school today, and so I'm proud to stand and support this bill, Mr. Speaker.
Kia ora. Call Adrian Rura.